Can I ask you something?
Of course.
My manager said to me this morning, and I want to make sure I understood correctly. Did she say that the meeting was canceled? Or did she tell me that the meeting was canceled?
Both sentences are grammatically possible, but they mean slightly different things. And the fact that you noticed that difference tells me you are already thinking like a fluent English speaker.
That is exactly what confuses me. They seem so similar. When I translate from my first language, I use the same word for both. In English, two different words, and I keep mixing them up.
Most learners do. And today, that confusion ends completely.
Welcome to Day 5 of the Boundless English 30-Day Grammar Challenge. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jade. 5 days in. If you have been with us since day 1, you are building something real. Be, been, and being. Do, does, and did. Get. Make versus do. And today, one of the most commonly confused pairs in intermediate English. Say versus tell.
And I genuinely struggled with this for years, so today is personal.
Let us start with the single most important thing you need to understand. And I want you to hold this in your mind for the entire episode. Ready?
Ready.
Say focuses on the words. Tell focuses on the person receiving the information.
Say it again.
Say focuses on the words spoken. Tell focuses on the person you are communicating with.
So with say, the words are the main thing. With tell, the person is the main thing.
Exactly. And this one difference explains almost every rule about say and tell. Let us go through the specific patterns now, and you will see exactly how this core idea plays out.
Pattern 1.
Pattern 1. Tell almost always needs a person directly after it, an object, a recipient. You tell someone something. You cannot tell into empty air. There must be a person receiving the information.
She told me. He told us. Tell him. Tell the team. Tell everyone. There is always a person. Me, us, him, the team, everyone.
And say does not need a person after it. You can say something without mentioning who you said it to. She said hello. He said he was tired. They said it was finished. No person needed after say.
So if I want to include the person, I need tell. If I am just reporting the words, I can use say.
Perfect. But if you do want to include a person with say, you need to add to. You say something to someone.
She said hello to me, not she said me hello. The to is essential.
Essential. Compare these two sentences. She told me the meeting was canceled. She said the meeting was canceled. Both correct. But notice, told me needs no extra word. Said needs no person. If you add a person to said, you must use to. She said to me that the meeting was canceled.
So there are 3 structures. Tell plus person plus information. Say plus information, no person. Say to plus person plus information.
Those 3 structures cover almost every situation you will encounter. Let me drill them with you. I will give you a sentence, and you tell me which structure it uses.
Ready.
He told his team the results.
Tell plus person plus information. His team is the person. The results is the information.
Correct. Next, she said she would be late.
Say plus information. No person mentioned.
Perfect. Now, I said to him that I disagreed.
Say to plus person plus information. To him is the person.
Excellent. You have the 3 structures. Now let us look at the fixed expressions, because both say and tell have collocations that do not always follow the logic perfectly and need to be learned as chunks.
Fixed expressions with say first.
Say a word. She did not say a single word throughout the entire meeting. Say goodbye. He said goodbye at the door and left. Say sorry. You need to say sorry to her. What you did was not okay. Say please. Always say please and thank you. Say a prayer. She said a prayer before the journey.
And notice, none of these need a person after say. You say the word, the goodbye, the sorry. The words themselves are the focus.
And say your name. Could you say your name clearly for the recording? Say something. I could see she was upset, but she would not say anything. Say the wrong thing. He always says the wrong thing at the wrong moment.
Now the tell fixed expressions.
Tell the truth. One of the most important. Always tell the truth, even when it is difficult. Never say the truth. It is always tell the truth.
That one surprises people. Tell the truth, not say the truth.
Yes, because truth is information you give to a person. The person receiving it is implied. And tell emphasizes that transfer of information to someone.
Tell a lie. Opposite of tell the truth. He told a lie and eventually it caught up with him. Never say a lie.
Tell a story. She told the most extraordinary story about her grandmother. Never say a story.
Tell a joke. He told a terrible joke and nobody laughed. Although, interestingly, you can also say a joke in casual English.
In very casual spoken English, yes. But tell a joke is the standard, correct form. Stick with that.
Tell the difference. I cannot tell the difference between these two colors. This is a very common fixed expression.
Tell the time. Can your child tell the time yet? Meaning, can they read a clock? Not say the time, although you do say what the time is. It is 3 o'clock. But the ability to read a clock, that is tell the time.
That is such a subtle distinction. Can you tell the time? Do you have the ability to read a clock? Can you say the time? Well, you could say any time.
Exactly. Context and meaning. Tell the time is a fixed expression about a skill. Very different from asking someone to announce the current time.
Tell someone off. This is a phrasal verb. It means to scold or reprimand someone.
The teacher told him off in front of the whole class. My manager told me off for being late to 3 meetings in a row. Tell off, always with a person. You tell someone off.
Friends, we are at the halfway point of today's episode. If say versus tell has always confused you and today is helping, please subscribe to Boundless English and like this video. Comment say below to mark your day 5 progress. We read every single comment and your support means everything to this channel.
Now, I want to go into the situations that genuinely trip up even advanced learners, because there are some sentences where both say and tell seem possible, and understanding the difference requires real nuance. Situation 1. Reporting what someone said. This is reported speech, and both say and tell appear constantly in reported speech. The rules still apply. She said she was coming. No person mentioned after said. Correct. She told me she was coming. Person. Me. Immediately after told. Correct. But she said me she was coming? Wrong. Because if you add a person to said, you need to. She said to me she was coming. Correct. And in natural spoken English, told me is more common than said to me. Both are correct, but told flows more naturally in reported speech.
Situation 2. Instructions and orders.
When giving instructions or orders, tell is the natural choice. He told us to be there by 8. She told the team to submit by Friday. Tell them to wait outside.
You tell someone to do something. You do not say someone to do something. She said us to wait is wrong.
Always wrong. You say something. You tell someone to do something to do. The to-do structure always follows tell, never say.
That is such an important distinction. Let me say it clearly. She said we should wait. Correct. Say followed by a that clause. She told us to wait. Correct. Tell followed by person and infinitive. She said us to wait. Wrong. You cannot use say with a person and infinitive.
You have just explained it better than I could have.
I surprised myself again. Situation 3. Asking someone to be honest.
Tell me honestly. What do you think? Not say me honestly. Because tell needs its person, me, and the person is the focus here. You are asking them to direct their honesty toward you.
Say honestly what you think. Also possible, but less natural. Tell me honestly is the native speaker preference.
Situation 4. Promises and secrets. Promise can work with both, but notice the difference. She said she would keep the secret. Words reported, say. She told me she would keep the secret. Directed to a specific person. Tell.
And a very common expression, I can't say versus I can't tell you. Both mean you cannot share the information, but the nuance is slightly different.
I can't say I am unable or unwilling to speak about it. More general. I can't tell you. I cannot give this specific information to you specifically. More personal.
Let us practice with a quiz round. I will give you a sentence with a blank, and you choose say or tell, and explain why.
Ready? Go.
Number 1. Please me your name.
Tell. Because tell needs a person directly after it, and me is right there. Please tell me your name. Please say me your name is wrong.
Number 2. That she was going to be late.
Say. She said that she was going to be late. No person mentioned after the verb. Correct. You could also use told. She told us she was going to be late, but only if you add a person.
Number 3. He always the wrong thing at the worst moment.
Say. He always says the wrong thing. Fixed expression. The wrong thing is the words, so say is correct.
Number 4. The difference between these two?
Tell. Can you tell the difference? Fixed expression. Tell the difference is always correct. Say the difference is not a standard expression.
Number 5. The truth. What really happened?
Tell. Tell the truth. Fixed expression. Always tell the truth, never say the truth.
Number 6. To him that the project was canceled.
Say. She said to him
That the project was canceled.
because we have a person, him, but it follows to. So said to is correct. If it were told, we would say she told him that the project was canceled. No to needed.
Number 7. Something to cheer her up.
Say. Could you say something to cheer her up? The focus is on the words, something. Tell would need a more specific person and information structure.
Number 8. His teacher him off for running in the corridor.
Tell. His teacher told him off. Fixed phrasal verb. Always tell someone off.
Number 9. I need to goodbye now.
Say. I need to say goodbye. Fixed expression. Say goodbye. You never tell goodbye.
And number 10, the trickiest one. Us a story about her childhood.
Tell. She told us a story. Fixed expression. Tell a story. Never say a story. And the person, us, follows immediately after told. Perfect structure.
10 for 10. Every single one had a clear reason.
That is the beauty of this grammar point. Once you understand the logic, say focuses on words, tell focuses on the person, and you know the fixed expressions, the right answer starts to feel obvious.
Let us build a full paragraph using say and tell naturally and correctly throughout.
I will tell you about something that happened to me recently. Last week, a colleague said something to me that I have not been able to forget. She told me that she had noticed how hard I had been working and wanted me to know that it had made a real difference to the team. I did not know what to say at first. I said thank you. And then I said I had not realized anyone had noticed. She told me that good work always gets seen eventually. Later, I told a friend about what had happened. My friend said it sounded like I had a really supportive colleague. And she was right.
Let us count. Said something to me. Say to person. Told me that she had noticed. Tell person plus information. Did not know what to say. Say plus words. Said thank you. Fixed expression. Said I had not realized. Say plus that clause. Told me that good work gets seen. Tell person plus information. Told a friend about what had happened. Tell person plus about clause. Said it sounded like. Say plus that clause.
8 correct uses. Every single one following the patterns we just taught. That is a native level paragraph.
And it sounds completely natural, not like a grammar exercise at all.
That is the goal, always.
Let us do the full recap.
The core rule. Say focuses on the words. Tell focuses on the person receiving the information.
The 3 structures. Tell plus person plus information. No 2 needed. Say plus information. No person needed. Say to plus person plus information. 2 is essential.
Fixed expressions with say. Say a word. Say goodbye. Say sorry. Say please. Say the wrong thing. Say something. Say your name.
Fixed expressions with tell. Tell the truth. Tell a lie. Tell a story. Tell a joke. Tell the difference. Tell the time. Tell someone off. Key rule for instructions. You tell someone to do something. Never say someone to do something. Key rule for reported speech. Both can work, but if you include a person, use tell without to, or use say to with the preposition.
Today's task. Write 3 sentences using say correctly and 3 sentences using tell correctly. Try to use at least 1 fixed expression for each. Say them all out loud and share your best one in the comments below.
Comment say below when your task is complete. And check the community tab. We have posted a quiz based on today's lesson. See if you can get all 5 questions right.
We will be revealing the answers in tomorrow's community post. See you on day 6, where we tackle bring versus take, another pair that seems simple but has a very specific logic behind it.
You are on a 5-day streak. Do not break it now.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you on day 6.